Good Yontiv, everyone. Boker Tov. Yeah, you can sit up here too with the kids service. So you'll find a place. Boker Tov, everyone. Good Yontiv, and we're going to warm up our spirits on this Yom Kippur day. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Yom Kippur is our day of atonement. Atonement is a big word, but it really is two separate words. It's at one meant. At one. Our goal is to be at one with each other, or we want to make things okay. We want to make things all better. If we have made mistakes over the year, we want to make ourselves better in the coming year. And we want to make our friends and our family all working together in a better way in the year to come. On page 1, at the top of the page, is a song that most of us have heard before, but if you haven't, it's very, very easy to learn. The words are, let's be friends, make amends, make things better. Now is the time to say, I'm sorry. That's the whole purpose of the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur. And if you want, you can everybody raise up your right hand. Yes, your right hand, and extend it to the people next to you or someone next to you, and shake hands as we sing, Let's Be Friends. Ready? Let's be friends, make amends. Now's the time to say I'm sorry. Let's be friends, make amends. Please say that you'll forgive me. Try that. Let's be friends, make amends. Now's the time to say I'm sorry. Let's be friends, make amends. Please say that you'll forgive me. Now that's the chorus. And that's what this holiday is all about. Saying I'm sorry. You ready? One more time. Here we go. Let's be friends, make amends. Now's the time to say I'm sorry. Let's be friends, make amends. Please say that you'll forgive me. The 10 days of Teshuvah, time to make up, time to pray. Shake my hand and I'll shake yours. Let's be friends for always. Let's be friends, make amends. Now's the time to say I'm sorry. Let's be friends, make amends. Please say that you'll forgive me. Now that was awesome. Now what do we need to ask we're sorry for? Well, boys and girls, we need to think of things that we have to say we're sorry for. Raise your hands, boys and girls. Raise your hands if you're sorry because you were mean to your brother one day. Yeah, I can see some hands. All right. Raise your hands if you were mean to your sister one day. Oh, yep, I see some hands every day. I heard that. Well, raise your hand if you're sorry because one day you may not have listened to your mommy or your daddy. Oh, everybody. I'll raise my hand there too. Sometimes, even to my mommy, I'm not always nice. That's not nice. Raise your hand if sometimes, just sometimes, you don't pick up your toys. Yep, I do that too. Sometimes I leave the kitchen a little bit messy. Raise your hand if sometimes you yell at somebody and make them feel bad. Yeah, I can raise my hand there. Well, we are trying to make amends. You see, boys and girls, I have a magic board here. You see the magic board? Is there anything on this board? No, it's a clean slate. There's nothing here. And what happens, boys and girls, is when we do things, when we yell at people and make them feel bad, it makes a little mark. Or if we don't listen to our parents when they want to help us, it leaves a little mark. Or when we're mean to our brothers and we're mean to our sisters, or we're mean to our parents, or we don't listen to our teachers, or we do things that aren't so nice, we leave lots of marks. And you see what happens? That clean slate now has lots of different marks on it. And what we need to do on Yom Kippur is try to make this all clean again. And you know how we do it? We do it with prayer. And we do it with promises. And when we pray and we promise that we're going to do better, we can start over with a brand new, clean slate. And so one of the prayers that we're singing today is asking each other if you can listen to me when I say I'm sorry. You ready? Let's be friends, make amends. Now's the time to say I'm sorry. Let's be friends, make amends. Please say that you'll forgive. Let me hear you nice and loud. Ready? Let's be friends, make amends. Now's the time to say I'm sorry. Let's be friends, make amends. Please say that you'll forgive me. Oh my gosh, you guys are so loud. It's wonderful. We can hear your voices in prayer, and we're going to keep looking back to see if our prayers are working. Are we clearing the slate and making it nice and clean for a brand new year? Let's start our prayers together on page 2 as all of us rise together for the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam Ba'ed. We praise you, God, for day and night, for sun and moon and stars for light, for trees and grass and land and sea, and for the Spirit placed in me. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'ma'orot. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, creator of light. It is on you we can depend. Your Torah teaches wrong from right. So with Shema, we sing your praise. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Ba'ed. Boys and girls, as we take our seats, we think about what we say when we sing the Shema. We are saying that God is one. Can you say that? God. A little louder. God is one. And what did I say was the beginning of this holiday? The meaning of this holiday is at one-ment, atonement. It's our day of atonement. It's the day that we try to connect with God in special ways. And one of the ways that we can connect with God is through love. Can everybody make a big heart with their hands like this? Oh, I see some hearts. I see some hearts with our hands. Who else can show how we can show our love? We can show our love with hugs. And we can show our heart by holding our hands over our hearts and show that we love each other. Well, I have a special song that says, God, open our hearts so that we can be part of your love. The words are on page 4. Petach, petach, libi, betoratecha, uvmitzvotecha, petach, petach, libi, tirdof nafshi. That was the Hebrew. The English goes like this. Open my heart, let me love, let me live. Learn how to give, learn how to give. Open my soul, every blessing reminds me. Your love will find me, your love will find me. Petach, petach, libi, betoratecha, uvemitzvotecha, petach, petach, libi, tirdof nafshi. Open my heart. Open my heart, let me love, let me live. Learn how to give, learn how to give. Open my soul, every blessing reminds me. Your love will find me, your love will find me. Petach, petach, libi, bitoratecha, uvemitzvotecha. Your voices are so beautiful. Petach, libi, tirdof nafshi. Now, as we try to open our hearts, we need to really be aware of ourselves. And boys and girls, I have something to show you. I have a really beautiful picture that I have framed in this special frame, and it's a very special picture. So I want to bring this around, and I want you to tell me what you see in this picture. Ready? All right, you ready to tell me what you see? What do you see in this picture? Yourself. Really? What do you see in the picture? Yourself? What? No, it's a picture of me. That's not a picture of you. It's a picture of me. What do you see in this picture? Myself. What? No, it's a picture of me. What do you see in this picture? Yeah, what? What do you see? Myself. Well, how can you be the same? That's not the same picture. What do you see in this picture? You see you? You see you, and I see me. What do you see in this picture? Yourself? It's not a mirror. It's a really nice picture of me. That is. You want to tell me what you guys see in this picture? You? What do you guys see in this picture? You see you? I see me. Well, it's such a good picture. That's a really great picture of me, if I have to say. Okay, well, we'll put that picture down here. Boys and girls, Yom Kippur is a time for us to look in the mirror and say, I see myself, and I see all the good things, and I see some things that I want to make better. And one of the ways that we make things better is to open our hearts to the world, to open our hearts to our families, to open our hearts to God. Let's sing that one more time on page 4. Petach, petach, libi, b'toratecha, u'b'mitzvotecha, petach, petach, libi, tirdof nafshi. Open my heart. Open my heart, let me love, let me live. Learn how to give, learn how to give. Open my soul, every blessing reminds me. Your love will find me, your love will find me. Petach, petach, libi, b'toratecha, u'b'mitzvotecha, petach, petach, libi, tirdof nafshi, tirdof nafshi. Well, as we turn the page now to page 5, we have a special way of praying and opening our hearts and souls. We rise for a special prayer and ask God to open our lips that we may declare your praise. And you can kind of move while we sing this piece together. And it goes like this. Ananananananana Adonai. Anananananana tzvatai tiftach. Anananananana ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehillateh. You can move. Anananananana Adonai. Anananananana tzvatai tiftach. Anananananana ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehillateh. A little faster. Anananananana Adonai. Anananananana tzvatai tiftach. Anananananana ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehillateh. And we ask God, open our lips, God, that we can declare that you are one. Open our lips that we can declare you're strong. Open our lips that we can connect to you on this day of atonement. Let's take our seats. I have a song for you that's not in this book, but it goes like this. It goes, we're building a better world. We're building a better world. We're building a better world. One person at a time, and the world goes round and around. The world goes round and round and around. The world goes around and around. The world goes round and round and around. You see, as we change our ways, we can be part of a better world. We can build a better world with love. Let's try that. We're building the world with love. We're building the world with love. We're building the world with love. One person at a time, and the world goes round and around. The world goes round and round and around. The world goes around and around. The world goes round and round and round. You know what else we need in this world? We need peace. We're building this world with peace. We're building this world with peace. We're building the world with peace. One person at a time, and the world goes round and around. The world goes around and round and around. The world goes around and around. The world goes round and round and round. Boys and girls, when we say we are building this world one person at a time, it's asking us to be that person. I'm the person that's changing. And that's what we're doing here on Yom Kippur. We're building a Yom Kippur. We're building on Yom Kippur. We're building on Yom Kippur. One person at a time, and the world goes round and round. The world goes round and round and round. The world goes around and around. The world goes round and round and round. Oh my goodness, that was so beautiful. Well, one of the ways that we try to build the world better is by saying, you know what? I can do better. And the way we can do better is when we recognize what we have done and we say we're sorry. Now the words for, and we ask for each other, boys and girls, we only even say sorry, but will you forgive me? Can you say that? Will you forgive me? Let me hear you say that. Will you forgive me? Repeat after me. Please forgive me. Oh, you forgive me? Thank you. And that's what we're trying to do today. Now, the Hebrew words for forgive, this is a hard one. Are you ready for some hard words? First, we have to get the right sound. You ready for a silly sound? This is one of the Hebrew letters. Ready? Everybody go. Oh, that's good. That's good. The word is shechatanu. 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 And the other word is chet. Can you say chet? Chet. Chet is when we do something wrong. And the Hebrew is al chet. Can you say that? Al chet. Let me hear you. Al. Oh, good. Shechatanu. Oh, you got it. So, on page 7, you can see, oh, goodness. There we go. It goes like this. Al chet shechatanu, forgive us, God, we ask on Yom Kippur Day. Al chet shechatanu, forgive us, God, we ask you to hear us pray. Let's try that. Al chet shechatanu, forgive us, God, we ask on Yom Kippur Day. Al chet shechatanu, forgive us, God, we ask you to hear us pray. For all the times I could have been kind, for brothers and sisters that I have made cry, I'm sorry for all the times that I've lied, the times I should have tried. Al chet shechatanu, forgive us, God, we ask on Yom Kippur Day. Al chet shechatanu, forgive us, God, we ask you to hear us pray. For all the, I don't have the words here, the toys I know I should have shared to show a friend I really cared. For all the times that I have been mad and made my friends and family sad. Al chet shechatanu, forgive us, God, ask on Yom Kippur Day. Al chet shechatanu, forgive us, God, we ask you to hear us pray. Oh, that's how we make ourselves better. One person at a time, and make this world a better place. Look, boys and girls, as we've been praying, the board is almost clear. Look at that. Just a little more prayer, and we'll have a clean slate for the new year. very impressive. I am so proud of everyone here for asking for a second chance to make things better. Now, I have a story for you about a guy whose name is Shmuley. Is right. You see, Shmuley had some favorite toys. Raise your hand if you have some favorite toys. I see people with favorite toys. You know what Shmuley's favorite toys were? Shmuley's favorite toys were cars. He loved cars. He absolutely loved playing with his cars. You drive them around, and he would line them up and sort them according to their make and model, or he would sort them according to color, or he'd sort them according to their engine parts. He just loved his cars. Well, how many of you love cars? Just a couple of car lovers. Okay. Well, Shmuley's favorite car was a little model of a 1965 Mustang convertible, red. Lovely, beautiful car. Yes. He loved that car. And one day he was getting ready to sort his toys and play with his cars. And he couldn't find that beautiful red 1965 convertible Mustang anywhere. Looked in the closet, looked in his toy box, looked in the Matchbox Cars holding container. He could not find it. He was so upset. Later that day, Shmuley's best friend Michael came over to play with cars, of course. And when he came over, he took out of his pocket a beautiful red 1965 convertible Mustang model Matchbox car. And Shmuley said, "What? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that car? That's my car." And Michael said, "I just borrowed it. It's so pretty." He goes, "You didn't borrow it. You stole that car from me." And he was so mad. "I've looked everywhere for it," Shmuley said. "I've looked all over my room, and I couldn't find it anywhere. You stole that car." He goes, "No, I just borrowed it." He goes, "No, you're not my friend anymore." And he stormed out of the room. Shmuley's mom was very, very sorry, sad. Michael said, "I'm sorry, Shmuley, I didn't mean to take it." But Shmuley did not listen. "I'm sorry" didn't do anything for Shmuley. He was so angry. Well, when Shmuley's mom came over, she said, "What's wrong, Shmuley?" She goes, "Michael's not my friend anymore. He took my red Mustang. That's my favorite toy." And, well, can you forgive him? Can you forgive him? How many of you think that Shmuley should forgive Michael for borrowing the car after he said he was sorry? We all think that. That's an important thing. But Shmuley said, "No, I'm not going to forgive him. I'm angry, and he's not my friend anymore." Well, that night, Shmuley went to bed very angry, super angry. And he fell asleep angry. And he had a dream. This was his dream. He was driving in the car with his mom, that red 1965 convertible Mustang with the convertible down, and their hair was blowing like in the movies in the wind, just slow motion, blowing and flowing as they're driving along, and they see a sign that says, "Last turn, no more exits." Shmuley's driving this car with his mom, and they're just having such a good time when they realize that there are no signs anymore, just a straight road, no place to turn off. And they felt like, "Oh my goodness, we better figure out what's going on. There's nowhere to turn." Well, the big sign says, "Welcome to the land of no second chances." Well, then suddenly Shmuley's dream, you know how when your dreams go, they shift? Like you're doing one thing and then you're in another place. Now suddenly he was in a classroom in the land of no second chances. And in the classroom, Shmuley is taking a test. And he's looking at the stuff on the paper, and he's never seen it before. And he's so upset because he has to do the test in pen. Sharpies, permanent ink. That's rough. And he goes to the teacher and says, I'm scared. I've never seen this material before, and you're giving me a test. And can I at least have a pencil with an eraser? And she says, this is the land of no second chances. What are you, crazy? You don't have a second chance with an eraser. This is the land of no second chances. Well, Shmuley was so upset that he ran out of the room, and he bumped right into a girl in the hallway. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. She goes, what do you think? Are you blind? He goes, no, I just was in a rush. She goes, no, this is the land of no second chances. He goes, I'm really sorry. She said, sorry? There's no sorry in the land of no second chances. This is the land of no second chances. And Shmuley was so upset, but suddenly he felt a tap on his shoulder. It was his mom. And she said, Shmuley, it's time to go to services. It's Yom Kippur morning. We've got to get ready. We've got to get dressed. We have to get ourselves, just like you guys are here, coming to services for Yom Kippur. Well, on his way, who do you think Shmuley bumped into? His best friend, Michael. And Shmuley, after that dream, after thinking about his friendship, after thinking about his car, he reached his hand into his pocket and pulled out the red 1965 convertible Mustang Matchbox. And he said, you can have this if you really want. Bless you. And he said, Michael said, no, I don't really need it. I just wanted to borrow it. It's yours, but I'm really sorry. I feel so sad that I hurt your feelings. And you know what Shmuley said? I forgive you. And that's what Yom Kippur is all about. Being able to say, I'm sorry and I forgive you. And that's how we make a completely clean slate. Look at that. It's all clean again, right? This is what we try to do. We try to make the year nice and clean by saying, I'm sorry and I forgive you. Well, we can turn in our prayer books to a special way of doing this. And in just a second, we're going to say we're sorry to God. But first, I want mommies and daddies and boys and girls to get together and just look at each other for a second and repeat after me, okay? You ready? Let's start with mommies and daddies. Let's look at our children and we'll say, repeat after me. Please forgive me for not being patient. Please forgive me for sometimes being critical. Please forgive me for sometimes losing my temper. Please forgive me for not always hearing what you're saying. All right, boys and girls, you have to repeat after me. Ready? I want to hear you nice and loud. I forgive you. Oh, that's such beautiful words. All right, boys and girls, now you say, I promise I will try to be a little better. I promise to try to listen a little more. I promise to try to clean up after myself. Please forgive me. Now, mommy and daddy, we all say, I forgive you. Beautiful. Well, we say it to each other, and that's part of making this world a cleaner place, a better place, a more loving place. but we also want to say the same words to God. And we have a special song that's so important that we sing it in front of the open ark. And in this song, we call God by two names. We call God Avinu, which is our parent. And we ask God to be forgiving like a loving parent, like our mommies and daddies. And we say to God, we call God Malkeinu. And when we talked about God, Malkeinu is God is a ruler. And we ask God to forgive us like a kind ruler. So we're going to rise as a congregation. Yes. And I'm going to open the doors of the ark as we ask God to be kind like a loving parent and very, very gracious and kind like a good ruler. It goes like this. Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu Vanenu, Ki ein banu masim, Aseh imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed, Aseh imanu tzedakah v'chesed, V'hoshienu. Aseh imanu tzedakah v'chesed, Aseh imanu tzedakah v'chesed, V'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Konenu Vanenu, Avinu Malkeinu, Konenu Vanenu, Ki ein banu masim. We close the doors, and as we take our seats, we review everything we did today. Today, we asked forgiveness. We asked each other, please forgive me. And we said, I forgive you. We said we were sorry. And we tried to make ourselves better, to build a world that's filled with love and with peace and with our hearts and with our minds. We want to make this world a better place. And now we are ready to enter the world in a new year with a clean slate, with a clean heart, with a clean mind, with a clean soul. And that's the whole goal of this Yom Kippur day. And we're going to seal this moment with the blasting of the shofar. I'm going to do 4 blasts. Tekiyah, Shvarim, Truah, Tekiyah, Gedolah. And I won't be putting much aerosol into the room. You ready? Everybody think about the things that you're sorry for and how you're going to be better. Hold that in your heart. You ready? Oh, well. And as we exit today we're going to hold in our hearts this one certain idea that we can walk this world, we can be in our classrooms, we can be in our friendships, we can be as children and parents in this world, a sanctuary to everyone, a loving place where people can trust us to be good and kind and forgiving. On page 9, we have the words of our closing song. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. All right, every voice now. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God's face shine upon you and always be good to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God always be with you as a source of love, as a source of strength, as a source of forgiveness and mercy and kindness, as a source of peace. Good Yontiv, and may you be blessed with a wonderful year ahead. Pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you.